Here's a question that comes up from time to time. How do I get my wife to play D&D? Or husband, or boyfriend, or girlfriend? And after 37 years of gaming, I think that people are asking the wrong question. The goal isn't to get someone to love D&D. The goal is to get them to come back to the next session. Hey there, I'm DM Wisdom. Welcome to Agranak Studios. There is a small fee for this video. One like, a comment, or even subscribe. Or if you're totally awesome, all three. Let's get to the video. Opposites attract. Most couples aren't clones. One might love board games, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, the original trilogy that is, fantasy novels, and 1980s horror flicks. But the other one likes reality TV, hiking, crafts, gardening, or even watching sports. Yet those relationships still work somehow. So don't expect them to become Matt Mercer overnight if you invite them to your next D&D game. Look, we assume that everyone's gonna enjoy what we love, right? Maybe we personally love rules, or love the lore, or maybe even character builds. I know some of you roll up characters just for fun, but we often forget that we were beginners at one time too. So showing someone a 320-page rule book can be overwhelming. We get into explaining every class, 45 minutes to an hour on character creation. Then you get into another hour explaining how initiative and combat and spells work. This is what is going to kill what you're trying to achieve. And that is playing D&D with your special person. Now, imagine if someone handed you a 300-page rulebook on how to knit. The hobby to them is not exciting yet, but the experience of that first game especially needs to be. Reason number one, they're there because they love you, not the game, because they want to spend time together. They don't care about the differences between Thaco and Ascending Armor class. They don't care about spell slots. They're investing in you. As well, don't mistake confusion for boredom. They're basically learning a foreign language while trying to spend time with you. More than likely, if you're trying to get your significant other into gaming, you might be the game master or dungeon master. So do the following, or ask your DM to accommodate. You should simplify the game, encourage them, and please don't correct them constantly. Okay, maybe some of the times, but not all the time. I would highly recommend simpler games like Easy D6, Shadow Dark, or even Cairn. Not Karen, Cairn. Yeah. Reason number two, they're curious. They might say, yeah, sure, I'll try it. So let me emphasize this. Don't blow it. Don't give them lore dumps, tons of maps, kingdom histories, or a bunch of political factions. Unless they ask, of course. Start with, you hear an ear-piercing scream coming from the forest. What do? It should be adventure first and rules second. The rules are going to come in time, and if you waste your time explaining all the rules for an hour or two, they're just going to forget all those things anyways. So just get to gaming. The rest will come in time. Reason number three. They're social. They might love the snacks, the laughter, the banter, the friendships that are there. The game is simply an excuse. And that's perfectly okay. Some of the best tables are built on friendships rather than mechanics or campaign settings. Maybe they never thought they would like fantasy. Then suddenly they become attached to their character. They cry when an NPC dies. They buy their own dice and rulebook for reference for future games. Then they start asking you, when are we going to play next? How do spell slots work again? Or my personal favorite, how do I acquire the hand and eye of Vecna? Because nobody, including them, saw it coming. Keep it simple with pre-generated characters. Keep with simple ability scores. Don't overwhelm them with a bunch of skills or feats for the love of Odin. No build optimizations. Seriously, calm yourself. Allow the game to do what it was designed to do. If they like it, they're going to return. If not, that's okay too. Oh, and keep the game short. 2 hours. Don't make it some 6-hour marathon. Leave them with wanting another session. Augment your questions a little bit. Instead of, what does your character want to do? Maybe ask, what would be a fun thing to do in this situation? No holds barred. This is a huge difference for a first-time player. And for the love of Freya, please allow them to come up with creative things to do. If they say, can I swing from the chandelier? Allow them to. Don't answer them with a rule. Figure out a rule later if you have to. They'll always remember the chandelier rather than the modifier. Never, ever, ever, ever embarrass them. Don't laugh at them because they can't tell the difference between a D8 and a D10. And don't sigh because they don't know the damage for their longsword. Every veteran player asked at one time, which one's the D20 again? Be patient. Be loving. And if it's meant to be, they will return for the next session. Sometimes your significant other will not enjoy the experience of D&D. And that's okay. Not every hobby has to be shared. A healthy relationship does not require identical interests. If they gave it an honest shot, appreciate that. Then go and find something that you both love to do together. Again, relationships aren't measured by shared hobbies alone. They are measured by shared effort. The best dungeon master knows that every player is different. And that starts before initiatives even rolled. If your spouse or significant other is attempting to play with you because they like you, that's already a successful session. And who knows? Today's reluctant player may become tomorrow's forever DM. My wife started playing pretty young, and when we were high school sweethearts, we actually played a lot of AD&D 2nd edition. I was lucky because she already knew how to play because of her older brother. Then we had kids. The focus shift, and she stopped playing, and I played kind of rarely. She convinced herself that D&D was something she did as a kid, and now she was a grown-up. Once our kids were in their late teens, she decided to give it another go. We're talking 17, 18 years later. I think at that point, she realized how important D&D was to me because I started crying like a little baby. Yeah? I'm an emotional slob. Step off. It wasn't a manipulation tactic because she already said that she would play. And then as we started to play, along with a few friends, I think we created some of the most memorable campaign experiences that we've ever had. And I'm so grateful to be able to share the table with her again. Sure, she's taken breaks from time to time. It hasn't been a solid stretch, but she's still there and she's still coming back for more. And to be honest, I always like it better when she's at the table. So there it is. What are you waiting for? Go and ask your significant other to come play some D&D. I do hope that they will join you, and I hope that you have awesome and memorable moments together. I'd like to thank my Patreon supporters for making this video possible. Without you, none of this happens, so thank you. By the way, sign up for the Sawin newsletter. It's my homebrew campaign setting that's a little slice of Halloween. There's a link down in the dungeon. All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Agranak Studios today. We'll see you on the next one. Later.